speaking to, can I get you to cross these rods? If it's the Reverend I'm speaking to, can I get you to do the left rod for me? I love it, there's a little fabric fund. This is a lovely little add-on. Oh, wow. So here we go. I have found David Blakely's 1929 to 1955, and she was executed in 1955. Wow, okay. And then I think his son is buried next to him too, because there's a John Brian Blakely even as well. So sad. Important about Penn and why I came here today is the ghost stories, of course, attached to it, and there's a couple actually. The first one is notably that the woman called Ruth Ellis is the last person ever to be hanged, well, the last woman to be hanged in Britain. That her ghost still haunts this place, and it is also said that she haunts the churchyard and has actually been seen leaving the churchyard basically down the lane you can see behind me, the way I came in. She leaves and then she walks down there. Background about Ruth Ellis: she was a nightclub hostess. She also did work a little bit in the sex trade. She made a name for herself and was invited to lots of clubs. She lived in London and executed back in 1955 when she murdered David Blakely, who was a racing driver who came to the club, and she basically fell in love with him. He was actually engaged to another woman. So one night she says that she got a car with another guy and they drove to the nightclub, and she had a gun, but it's whether or not she used it or not is who knows to this day, but it's been very much a big deal, even in when Gordon Brown was Prime Minister. So still was being looked at, but unfortunately he dropped it, and the whole Home Office and everything dropped it. So story that is supposed to be here is that a Penn farm worker was killed from his horse back in the 18th century. And a figure of a white lady has also been seen, and she's been seen by the eastern gate. So not that gate there, not that one there, but there's one over here, and she's basically been seen walking out of the gate and then just sort of disappear. The pub opposite here, which is now the Crown Inn, also says that they've seen the white lady and that she moves not just in the churchyard here but also in the pub itself. give these a go for me. So I'm going to ask you a simple yes or no question to get us started. So the simple yes or no question is Oh, that's cool. They've made this into a little history TARDIS. That's what I've called it. So it says all about the history of Penn in here. That's really cool. Treeside. This is literally at the back of the pub. It's so nice. That for me. Okay. So, I'll read. Okay. So, I'm literally just about to leave. I'm right by the door and it's got so cold here. Like, I'm freezing again. I've got goosebumps again. So I just thought I would try and put the candles out just one last time. So thank you very much for talking to me. If you liked talking to me, can you make one of the candles go off? I'm going to go now, and I'd like to say goodbye to you before I leave. So can you make one of them go off to say goodbye to me? I've gone back to being really warm again. My goosebumps are gone. I wish you guys were here because then you could feel what I'm feeling. But unfortunately you've just got to take my word for it, and I know that's not really sufficient evidence because there's loads of YouTubers out there who just, say, oh, I got touched, or oh, I felt this, or whatever. But you don't necessarily know that because you're not there. And I'm very skeptical of these things whenever I watch them. So I kind of understand if you guys are too, because I am. There's a load of ghost hunters I don't watch because I'm like, whoa, the door went, which made me jump. Was that you that made the door go? If yes, can you make one of the cat balls go off? I don't know whether that came up on camera, or whether you heard that on camera. But the door went. Yeah, it was that sound. It was that, but not as. Oof, 2 seconds then I thought I was logged in. I was gonna actually cry. But that was basically the sound, just sort of just the door moving without this. So it's that was it. That was the sound. Balls ain't going off anymore. Well, I'm gonna say goodbye. Thank you for talking to me, and thank you for taking the time today to talk to me. As I said, I will be back. And I will come and say hi again. All I ask is that you please do not follow me home. I appreciate that, but please do not follow me home. To be fair, my house is just not as nice as this, so I know where I'd rather be, in a really lovely location. But yeah, please do not follow me home. I'll appreciate that one.